guys. Good luck. Definitely not folding this. Just is what it is. 5 out of 5. Let's see what we can do here. Let's make magic happen. Flipping. Hello. I was actually going to get set up, but then I have ace queen and we're going to be 3-betting. So how do I not fire the stream up right now? First time in a while I've played some party poker. All right, cool. So excuse me, get my handy dandy trusty God's mug out. Oh, that first cup. Nothing better than that first cup, man. Good morning, everybody. I don't normally stream Sundays. However, I have some Party Poker Live money that needs to get spent before it expires this spring. There happens to be a Millions event going on this month, including this 1K PKO. So I figured, all right, sell some action on stakings for it. We'll have a good old stream. It'll be fun. We'll put on a stream grind today, whether we go deep in this 1K or not. So good luck us, and win or lose today. I'm gonna try my best to enjoy the process and be less concerned about whether or not I run good.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
You fucking beauty. See, from a cinematic, from a production standpoint, it looks pretty legit. From an acting standpoint, I'm not sure. It didn't really give us a lot there. From a script standpoint, I am pretty skeptical. The big question as well is going to be whether they take themselves too seriously. It looks like they aren't. They're going to have some comedic aspects to it, which is a big aspect of Mortal Kombat. Not that I know a lot about Mortal Kombat. I'm not a huge fan. I'm a very base level fan. Yeah, there's a lot of question marks for that one. I have a feeling what's going to happen is it's going to get poorly reviewed, because mostly it's going to get reviewed by people who actually have no idea what they're watching. You know, they're not familiar with the source material. They just know that it's a video game and that's it. And unfortunately, they're going to base it off of not much. And I have a feeling that people who are actual Mortal Kombat fans are actually going to enjoy it, depending on how much the director actually stayed true to a lot of the source material. Obviously, he's going to take some liberties here and there. From what I understand, the main character is not a character that's in any of the movies, or sorry, in any of the games. So that's interesting. I hope it does well. I'm cool with the idea of a director who's never directed before taking on a huge project like this. Maybe shoves we're calling. Okay, big spot, guys. We get shoved into 20 big blinds deep. Yeah, we're gonna call this. Ace eights. And can we get a club? Nope. Bummer, boys. Bummer. Out of the 1K, just like that. That's fast. It's makes me sad. I wish I could re-enter. I don't think I have 2 tickets for it. Bummer, boys. Bummer. Is what it is. Still got a whole day left of really, really good tournaments to play, so it's fine. Man, I would have loved to have made a real deep run with you guys in that 1K. That would have been great, but that's right. We'll play many, many more 1Ks this year. I'm not gonna sweat over it, you know? It's not worth being tilted over. You have to put in such a high volume, you know, to realize your value in a lot of tournaments, and it's no different for a 1K or a 5K or a 2K. If all you're playing is a couple a year, you can't put high expectation into going mad deep into them, you know? You just gotta understand the reality, which is that you just have to play more. And, you know, we'll win more satellites, we'll build our roll up so that we can sell action for them. We'll keep playing, just keep our head up, you know? I know I'm good enough to go deep in a 1K. It's a little bit different when we get those final 3 tables or whatever. It's a little bit tougher to realize some equity there, because it's going to be pretty reg heavy. But as long as I keep my head up and just keep working, not a big deal. Dear Lord. All right, let's have some fun, boys. We're never folding jacks. Blocks is 10. 3-way all in the 530 Satty. Let's go. Oof. Hot. Just gonna switch this out real quick because I have quads in a Satty for the 525 Bounty Hunter. That Justice League movie, so I'm interested and I'll watch it, because from what I understand, from the little I've read about it, it's a completely different take on what was originally filmed for the Justice League. So this is what happened, right? you had Zack Snyder, who had shot something like 4 hours worth of footage and wanted to cut it down to about 3 to 3.5 hours. Obviously, Warner Brothers were not about that. They're like, nah, you need to cut this down. We need this to be a 2-hour movie, right? I think they even wanted it to be like more like between 90 minutes and 2 hours. And he didn't want to do that because he had all this footage. So they negotiated back and forth, argued back and forth, and finally came to an agreement that he would do. I think it ended up being 2 hours and 20 or something. But then there's a family tragedy. I think his daughter committed suicide, like something really, really awful. And so he obviously left the production. And in the meantime, Warner Brothers hired in Joss Whedon of Marvel fame and Buffy the Vampire Slayer fame, and had him do the rest of the film. Except what he ended up doing was he rewrote the script. He rewrote like 80 pages worth of the movie and filmed it. So in the final product that we saw from Justice League in 2017, I think it was, apparently they only used about 30 minutes of Zack Snyder's actual footage. Kind of interesting. So this Zack Snyder cut is actually going to be a completely different movie than what we saw in the original Justice League film. Now, does that mean that I think it's going to be better than Joss Whedon's? Possibly not. Zack Snyder doesn't exactly have the best track record. He's made a couple of really good movies, but then he's also made a couple of really bad movies. He's not the best storyteller. He's a really great cinematographer. That's what he's really, really good at. But his stories leave much to be desired. And some of his stories are outright, like, you could even call it offensive, you know? Like Sucker Punch was, I think it was meant to represent feminine empowerment, but just ended up coming off fairly sexist. You know, just little things like that, right? Well, not little things, but things like that. It could still just end up being another iteration of Justice League that's still just as bad as the last one. But it could also be an improvement. So I want to see what it's like. I want to see what the story's all about. I'm going to definitely check it out. This guy 3-bet me. I called. He c-bet half, so I shoved. And he tank called ace queen, which is like whatever. Got the ace on the turn. Ooh, but we get the jack on the riff. Must be nice, Degen. Must be nice. Yes, it is nice. It is nice to sun run. Absolutely. There's an ancient proverb. Someone very wise once said, rather lucky than good. I think Confucius said that. Maybe it was Henry Ford. I'm not sure. That is exactly how I sound. Now I know. Now you know, buddy. Now you know. Believe me, I've heard it all. I've been doing this long enough to have heard all of it. I've heard every last one of it. Ace or a 4, please. Not blue. Okay. Hopeful. Boom. Must be nice. Must be nice. Yeah, don't be those guys. Be better. Be better than those guys. Oh, this guy always gets there. I never get there. And then they'll say that and then not say anything when like a guy like doesn't run good for fucking 6 months. Like I'll literally on YouTube, I'll post videos where it might be like 4 straight videos of like bad beats. He can't run good. He keeps getting sucked out on. And it'll just be like nothing but like a bad beat compilation of just me getting racked, 2-outered and 4-outered and losing coin flips and all that shit. And you won't see anybody commenting there. Maybe someone will be like, oh, that's so sick, that's unlucky. But nobody, no trolls. And then the next video, I'll go on a sun run and they'll be like, oh my God, this guy runs so good. I never run this good. No wonder he's a pro. He just keeps winning. He just keeps winning flips. God, this guy's such a sun runner. It's like, dude, I ran good for 6 hours. Chill. Worry about yourself. Be better. Like I said, be better. Yes, silly bastards. If he shoves, I fold. But if he shoves, I get it in. I expect his main raise sizing to just be a jam. He does have some min-raise folds for sure, but okay. Now it's really, really easy for me. Not much to say other than we just stack off. Almost all our aces are going to. Maybe there's a few aces that open limp and just call jams. Oh man. Damn. We ran so good in the... Oh my God. I was gonna say, we ran so good in this satellite to finish this far after essentially a cooler. I mean, how often do you see ace queen blind versus blind? We happen to run good. Wow. That's so sick. Okay. Well, I guess we're still in sun running mode. Knock on wood. Let's hope that continues. That was pretty gross though. That was pretty gross. I feel icky. Swallowing with kings here versus a 10 big blind jam. Come on, kings. Okay, everyone folded with the aces. Come on, kings. Huge. Huge. Really, really important, man. It's going to put us in a good position to win this 5K satellite. Knock on wood. Chasing my first bounty of the millions. Come on, let's go. Ugh, man. Nasty. That's a bummer. Bummer to lose that one, man. All right, chat. The Saudi King strikes again. Your boy is in the 525 Bounty Hunter main event, 1 million guaranteed. We're in this bit. We're in this bit. Reasonable starting stack too. Let's see what we can do, huh? Wish me luck. Still in the bubble of this 530 million main event satellite. One more sat to go, chat. Can we do it? Can we do it? Be nice to play the 5K. Is the 5K today? I don't even know. I think it's next weekend, right? It's gotta be. Oh, it's today. Oh shit. All right. Fuck yeah. I didn't realize that 5K was today. I don't have to mentally prepare myself here. All right. I'm prepared. The Saudi King struck once more for today. We strike again, baby. We are in the 5K millions main event, day 1A. I think it's starting within this hour as well. Freaking beautiful, man. Look at us. Unblocking spades, I probably just need to go really, really big here. It's just about how big I go. Okay. It's our first reasonable size hand in the 5K. That's fun. My palms are sweaty watching the Queen's 5K hand. Yeah, man, it's fun. I'm not too nervous, to be honest with you. I've played 5Ks before, so that helps. But, you know, in the end, it's just all about variance, right? It's a tough field, so there's going to be a lot of battling and some really tough spots, and we're not always going to be right. We're not always going to be wrong either, but you just go in trying, you know, hoping that you just play your best, and that winning or losing doesn't really matter, right? You have to play a lot of these to realize your proper value in these things, and not a lot of them run throughout the year. So like, if you brick it, min cash it, bank it, it just kind of depends on how well you're running that day. I'm not gonna like put too much hope or emphasis into it. I'm just gonna really enjoy the ride. Ooh, all in 15 big blinds. Oh my god, big blind special. Can we hold? Oh man, brutal. We need an 8. We needed 2 outer. Ugh. Ace does me no good. All right, well, we're out of the 530. And just never folding the 7 here. I mean, I don't expect them to have a lot of bluffs, but I think the price is just too good. And if we fold here, I think we're just like hardcore over folding in general. So yeah, once again, wrecked. Wrecked, boys. So he flatted Jack 8 suited, huh? Okay, that's not very good. Not very good. I double barrel overbet with a bottom set. He shows the flush draw. We turn quads. Quads for 80 bigs. Look at us, up to 40K. Hey, look at us. Max value with quads. Kind of. Fun bluff though by him. Man, he does check, huh? Are we gonna face the double check raise? I think we just need to deny equity at this point. This feels to me like a lot of like you know, 8-9 of diamonds, that kind of a thing, hence the check. Although if we face the double check raise, I'm gonna be very nervous. Okay. It's an interesting spot. Perhaps we exploit ourselves too much with the small sizing on the flop. I think I want to 3-bet just a bit bigger. This is not like a mandatory 3-bet, probably not even really all that standard, but I think just like upping our frequencies to get it heads up is going to be for the better. This guy does not like folding though, huh? You barely even thought about it before he overcalled. Huh. Tricky flop. I was really hoping to get this heads up. Now we're in a bloated 3-way pot. It's not great. Okay. God, the issue here is like he's got 2 combos of 8-7. I guess he's got 6 combos of sets, and then just like a lot of like king 10 suited, queen 10 suited, 9 10 suited, like jack 10 suited, like all those hands. Ah, man, pretty gross, dude. 6-9 suited. Oh my god, bro. Wow. That's a pretty brutal way to go out of a 5K. I don't think, oh man, I don't know. I don't think we can get away from that. How disappointing. How disappointing. Man, you know, man, that's just brutal. That's brutal. That's really, really sucks. That's really, really brutal, man. I mean, I know like we were talking about patience and just like keeping our cool and all that stuff earlier in the day, but like, yeah, just really sucks to go out that way. Really sucks to go out that way. Okay. Good evening. Almost good morning. That's 6 minutes to midnight. I'm on hour, well, I started at 7:30. It's 11:30 now. So that's 16 hours. 16 hours of playing poker today. Am I doing math right? Yeah. 16 hours playing poker. And we're at a final table. Can you believe it? Crazy. I'm tired. Okay. I want to have a pretty heavy check here. We don't have like a crazy nutted advantage. But obviously we're not going to fold quite yet. No matter what sizing he gives me, we're going to see a turn card. Okay. Basically half. 2 pair. I want to say that we need like a boatload of protection here. So I actually don't feel too bad about a check raise should he feel compelled to barrel. And if he does barrel this turn, I expect his hand to actually be pretty strong, in which case we can get value. So okay. Yeah, I think I like this sizing. Okay. Not a huge pot, but at the same time, an important one. Well, every pot is important, really, but okay. Boom. No spade. Fade the spade. Nice. Pay, jump. Pay, jump. As we approach hour 17 of this beautiful Sunday grind, we are officially guaranteed 4 figures. We're down to 6. We're guaranteed $1,200. Fantastic, chat. Fantastic. Fuck poker. The real question, was it a profitable UFC card? No. Here's the reason why. I was making solid bets. Well, my first 3 picks I lost, and then I went back to break even because I put a decent chunk of change on Aspinall to beat Orlovsky. So that was an easy one. I bet on him to win in the second round, which is fantastic. But then I put a pretty like degen amount of money, for me, a degen amount of money on Rosa to win by submission. And no, I put a degen amount of money on Rosa to win, and then another degen amount of money for the fight to end in submission. And I should have known better, because what happens when you get 2 jiu-jitsu experts fighting each other is it never ends in submission. It always goes to decision. And if I was really paying attention, I would have noticed that Charles Rosa got wrecked on the ground versus Bryce Mitchell last fight. So chances of him doing the same versus a guy like, what's his name, Minner, is not going to be great. So that was a pretty bad choice by me. So it put me in the negative on the night. I did put a small bet on Lewis, which is pretty cool. So the losses weren't as bad, but yeah, still lost I don't know, $100, $150 or something. I'm trying not to put big bets on the main events anymore, because that's where I seem to lose the most. But I think Lewis, I probably should have put some more on. Obviously hindsight's 2020, but people seem to not give him the credit he deserves because he's such a weird fighter. But like, he produces results, you know? And I think as far as like underdog picks goes, he's a pretty good underdog pick. We're gonna see a pay jump. Yeah, pay jumps. Okay, we are down to 5. Guaranteed $1,600. Yeah, we're gonna call this if he shoves, which I guess is what he's considering. Yep. All right, guys. Good luck. Definitely not folding this. Just is what it is. 5 out of 5. Let's see what we can do here. Let's make magic happen. Flipping. Stay low. 4. Let's freaking go, man. Beautiful, Chad. Beautiful. Don't wake up the neighbors. Shh. Gives us an opportunity to battle. Get ourselves back into battle mode here. That was a fun sweat. I'm definitely going to call this in position. Our outs should be, for the most part, unblocked. Got an open ender. If he checks, I'm just going to check back myself and try and realize that equity cheaply. If he bets, we're probably going to call. Okay, he does bet small, as he should. And we're just going to see a turn card. Try and hit that 9 or that 4. Very interesting if we get a 6 or a 7. I expect him to check, though, if we do turn the pair. Okay. This is a turn card we can expect to see him barrel a fair amount. I also expect his raises to be like really, really strong or really, really shitty. Okay. All right. Now we're done here for sure. Yeah. Yep. We're done. I think that sizing is not all that bluff heavy. And we're drawing to 6 outs, not 8, right? So that doesn't help our case as well. I think if there wasn't ICM pressure involved too, I'd probably call twice. All right, we're back down to 14 big blinds. It's no big deal. Give us a double up versus any of these guys, and all of a sudden we're second in chips, you know? Do I call this blind versus blind? God, it's got to be close, right? Oh, shit. Poggers. Now we have to call this. Because we're just going to run good now, right? Queen, jack, running diamonds. Hold. Let's fucking go. We get the 20 bomb. We get the 20 bomb. We get the 20 bomb. We get the 20 gifted subs and a double up. Oh my god. That's too beautiful, man. Yeah, chat, we had to. We had to. I mean, come on. We get the 20 bomb. How do we lose Queen Jack? Need help. Binks it. Gets paid. Pay jump. So we go from 4 figures up to the 2K mark. Guaranteed 2,100 bucks. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Find the lighter weight classes proved to be a better spectacle so fast. Yeah, I enjoy them way more too. In every fight game. Like in UFC, my favorite weight classes by far are bantamweight, featherweight, and lightweight, easily. Okay, so he calls a big bet. I don't expect there to be a lot of floats here. I think I probably just want to check and try and realize that equity. Hit the 3 or the 8, you know? It might be okay if we even hit a 6. And now I'm it's like not a great river card to bluff, but I'm tempted to bluff just to get him to fold his like, essentially get him to fold like his Jack X of hearts, you know? His King X, his 10 highs. He might call down with ace high. And he's never going to fold a pair. That's not really my intention. But if I can get him to fold like 10-9 hearts. Nice. The sizing is interesting. Oh man, that's a really nice one to win. Although I must say the heavyweight division right now in the UFC is shaping up to be really interesting over the next like year to 2 years. Aspinall, you know, Tanner Bozer. I think those two guys are like the future. Surreal Gain. I think he'll fight for a belt within the next 2 years. You know, of course, there's the triangle between the love triangle between Stipe and Ngannou and Jones, right? So that'll keep the division interesting for the next year. And then in the meantime, everyone else will be fighting amongst each other. There's a few like young up and coming guys in the heavyweight division that are actually going to make that division interesting for the first time in a long time. With all the shoving I've been doing, am I going to get caught here when I limp? Possibly. Test those waters, right? How do I fold here when I have the gut shot and a heart draw? I don't think I can. I think that's the answer, is that I can't. His bet sizing is a little weird on a flop like this. It makes me feel like it's a bluff, to be honest. He's just trying to like bully me out of a pot. That's why I was contemplating a donk bet on the river. On the good side, he doesn't really have any aces. He has a cut back amount of kings. Nice. Okay, he had 4 deuce. So he's protecting. That's what he was doing. Interesting. Okay. Oh, cooler city. He's a jack. And only a jack. Oh, GG. All right. 6 suck out. Ladders, baby. Pay jumps. Just patience. Just folding our way to ladders. So we're guaranteed 27.86. Very nice. Ace. 9 works too. The nutters. This table is aggro as fuck. It is, yeah, for sure. Alright. Not really worried about any rivers besides rivers that just kill our action. We are definitely gonna call here. I bet you $1 million he checks the river. I do look a lot like I have Jack X here. Okay. Once again, a reasonable size pot. Definitely gonna call this shove. Should he shove? Alright guys, big spot. Go Gus, let's go. Ace 9 versus King 6. Hold Ace 9. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Like, beautiful work we're doing right now. You're a sicko. That's funny. Oh, you. Okay, good luck, guys. Trap the 9s. Can we get the pair? Oh, come on. Come on. We keep going. We keep going, chat. Battle to the very last breath. To the very last breath, chat. To the very last breath. So we get the gutter. Overs to the 3 and the 5. Whether I see a turn will depend on his sizing. If he bets big, then I fold. If he bets small, then I'll call. I think I can feel fairly comfortable about probing this turn. Something about hearts probably makes us want to check a little bit more often than that, but I think we'll just go for a small sizing. Oh, not that. 1 point. River to straight. Especially when he checks the flop, I don't think I'm ever going to fold if he shoves on me. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it, bread, though. Let's go. Let's go. What a battle. What a battle we're having right now, chat. We take the chip lead, chat. For the first time in the final table, we take the chip lead. It's official. First time in the whole tournament. Or in the... It's not the whole tournament. The whole final table. We take the chip lead. How fun. It's his first 3-bet. Now he takes the chip lead. He takes it back. That's okay. It was good to get to see that chip lead, considering the stacks that we had at this final table. Thank God it wasn't a PKO, man. Would have been embarrassing. God, I want to shove this. Would that be just like super out of line? I have such bad hiccups right now. I'm sorry to hear that. So he goes for he seems to be a fan of like the 45%er. We've seen him do that a few times in boards that like kind of weird to be doing that kind of bet sizing. So obviously like I do block, you know, 7-9 and 10-7, but we unblock all of his King X bluffs and like Queen 10 and 10-9 and some like 9-6 suited type stuff. Less Jack X in his range now. He sizes it up to 60. I don't think if we're going to call flop, we're not going to fold this turn. I'm not really sure what he's getting at here with these sizings, though. Now, here's the big question. How much Ace X just barrels turn like this, you know? It is a little bit rough that I do also block, like, 7-6 of spades, 7-6 of diamonds. It's probably not the best. So what do we beat here? Things like 10-9, Queen 10, 5-6. That might just like go for it. Weird hands like King 9, Queen 9. I think having the spade in the club is just really, really bad. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's an interesting one. I know it doesn't seem that way because I'm just crazy tired and all I want to do is shut my eyes. But I think we call in position. God, he's been 3-betting a lot. Makes me want to call just for that reason alone. He has every right to shove here, and if he does, I think we have to call. Okay. God, all that backdoor equity versus all his bluffs. This is the first time he's bet this sizing too, or at least that I can remember, that I can recall. Do we just want to like just totally shut down his equity, get folds from Ace Jack, Ace King, those types of hands, and then like still have some catch up if he does happen to call us? It's just the SPR is like super awkward, right? Just with this low of an SPR, I think we just want to create a little bit of fold equity. It's a value bet, but like I don't mind him folding either. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if anybody finds this boring. It's just I think this is the right thing to do for me to be like playing at this pace. Just what I'm trying to stick to it. Top pair. I think we'll go for a big bet. Question is, what's the big bet? 60, 80, somewhere in between. Maybe pick something in between. Fairly confident if he was to check raise, we'd do a lot of stacking off. The interesting thing about this spot is I do block a ton of diamonds and clubs. So like barreling to protect, I don't think is like all that highly necessary. This queen is better for my range than for his, that's for sure. So probably like down betting here. It's gonna be the play. Just pure value. Are you profitable today? Yes. Definitely. Good luck, heads up. Appreciate it. And we haven't really been doing any 3-betting versus him. I'm not really sure what kind of hands we do want to be 3-betting. I want to say like things like ace-7 off and stuff. But anyway, regardless, he goes for his classic 45% pop bet. Seems to be a fan of. Can't help but feel like donk betting here would be a reasonable thing to do. I do roll it. Oh, he did bet half. Whereas he's been betting thirds a lot. Let's check it. I think this just works obviously much better as a bluff catcher. Not that I really expect him to bluff the river. I don't see a whole... I don't think it's all that necessary to be leading here. I think we're just gonna check and win most of the time. What the fuck? It's the first time we've seen this out of him. Bet the flop, check the turn, overbet, shove the river? Huh. Okay. So he's not as big of a punter as I thought he was. I think I'm just gonna check this back. Finish him. Thank you for sure. Finish him. Sir, excuse me. Why are you leading here, sir? Why pro bet here, sir? Bink. Either that's a bink or that sucks. This guy 2x pot jabs, man. I'm gonna be so sad. Yeah, not folding. goodness. 5-6 off. We're back in the chip lead. That's fun. This is a fun game, chat. I'll tell you that. Someone got a little too excited that they had a really good top pair there that he slow played instead of 3-bet. That's what that was. How deep are we? Oops, sorry. These like monotone boards we want to play fairly passively, I think. For being up almost a day, I gotta say you're pretty damn locked in, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just want to win. Goes for the 60. He has two sizes, 45% and 60%. It's very weird. Oh, man. If he 2x pot shoves, this is going to be really hard for me to go away from. Because last time he 60%. I almost want to like block bet or something. Beautiful. What a sick river. That was fantastic. That's a beautiful thing to see. I love it. How many big ones does he have? It's 15 or less. I want to shove. It's close. I think I'm just going to rip anyway. Flipping. Need a heart for a sweat? Okay. God damn it. We're gonna win it. We're gonna take this off this guy for sure. Just need to run good for 2 seconds and we'll be alright. Good luck, guys. Let's go. Of course he has a7. Feels bad, man. GG. I feel like very, very confident that like I think I outplayed him pretty close to every step of the way. I truly believe that. Maybe the 5-6 off call was being ambitious. That might be the one major mistake we made. But like I think I outplayed that dude every step of the way, from the beginning of that final table to all the way to the end. I can't feel too tilted about that. He just ran better than me. I think I'm gonna review that 5-6 off spot. I can't help but feel that that's just like a really reasonable hero call to make. It just like seems like the perfect candidate to everyone out there on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed today's highlight reel as much as I enjoyed giving it to you guys. Let me know what you think. Did you like the 7s fold? Did you hate the 5-6 off hero call? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, come check out my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/DramaticDegen. I'll leave a link down below. I stream Monday to Thursday and the occasional Saturday and Sunday from about 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time onwards. And then, of course, come follow me on social media, Instagram and Twitter. I'll leave links down below for all of that. If I don't see you guys on the Twitch streets, I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video. Thank you for all the love. Take it easy.